it's a movie. Red carpet, the lights going through me. Anytime I arrive, it's the new me. Real diamonds on my neck, that's groovy. Flashing lights, all these things come to me. Dressing price, all my rings got weight. You feel that? You feel that? Hey, you heard that? Classic.
Sometimes them tell us that the cheapest can become the most expensive. And the old people, them when them come up with them sayings, you know, you say, when them come with them something here, but may I tell you the truth? Believe them. It usually stems from somewhere. And that is what we're talking about today. All right? So a lot of times, people are giving away things or they look at giveaways as just something you just give out to some people. Because I just want to have them, make them have my business information or this. I just want to give them something. But what you don't actually realize sometimes is that when you give out a cheap product, and I'm using the word cheap, right? Because cheap can mean different things to different people. It doesn't necessarily have to be a dollar value. But when you're giving out something that represents a cheap product, what can happen is that the people them will take it from you, you know, and them take it and throw it in the garbage. And this is a true story. I remember years ago, a customer made mention that they bought some promo items from another company and they gave them out. And their boss was actually driving on the road and saw somebody in a bus. They got a keyring, by the way. Saw somebody in a bus, just take the keyring and fling it out the window. And the boss was driving past and said that. You know how much problems that person got in? Because this was a big company, mind you. And the boss just felt so upset. But the information I got from the person who bought was that the boss was so upset because imagine them spend money, buy these things, give them out, and then at the end of the day, somebody got to take it and just fling it through the window. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It never made no sense. So them spend them hard-earned money, bought an item, give it away, and then the people them just fling it away. Right? So sometimes it's not just the value. So, okay, maybe the keyring costs nothing, as well as the keyring might have cost a good little money. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you're giving it to the person who has no use for it, it don't make sense. And also, if you're giving something that is so cheap that as you pick it up, it'll break apart in your hand, everything flaking, the logo flaking, the colors faded, all of these other things. Now imagine you give it to somebody, you give it to a potential customer, you give it to a customer, and them look upon it and say, oh, what this? Them people don't rate me. I don't want this here. Let me fling it away and throw it away. You just wasted your money. You wasted your hard-earned cash. Okay? So sometimes, go back to what the old people them say, the cheapest become the dearest. Because you're racing to the bottom of the barrel to try and find the cheapest product. Because guess what? You say, you know what? Instead of buying 500 good things with the money that you have, with the budget that you had, you say, I want to stretch this budget and get 10,000 things. So I'm not going to buy the 500 things that people go and keep. I go and buy 10,000 things because it give me more to can dash away. But guess what? Out of the 500 things that you probably bought, they may have kept the 500. Now the 10,000 things where you buy, everybody fling it away. So you did waste your money. At least you could have get 500 customer out of the 500 good quality things where they buy. Versus the money where you flush down the drain. So that's the tip. Just think about it. Think with intention. When you're thinking, when you're buying something, say, it makes sense. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense.